button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now.
That's right.
Stop playing. Support. The like button is free, eh?
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the moment, you know. The man who bring the fire, the man who bring the lava, the man who hold him tongue. You understand what I deal with? Yeah, he might talk the things them, straight. You see what I deal with? Yeah, man, I'm one general secretary, you know. That's Campbell. Member good.
Current chairman, the Emperor of Football, Comrade Fitzjackson. Comrades on the platform, comrades in the audience, respect you. I hear a little argument are going over Portmore becoming a parish. And every time the argument come up and we point out that they're trying to make East Central into a safe seat, the renter dread get up and say, boy, that no make sense because in a 2020 him win by this and him win by that. 2020 was a hoax. And me is a man who grew up playing sports. And I have a message for the Labour Party tonight. There is going to be a rematch in the general election come 2025. And them have to get a beating. They must get a beating. Turn up the thing. Rematch. No. Over the last 5 years, 4 years plus, we have been training for this rematch. And when you're training for the rematch, you work on different things at different times in your training. There's a part in your training, even if you're a sprinter, that you build endurance. There's a part in your training that you're going to lift some weights. And then there's a part that you work on your start. You work on the middle part of your race and you work on your finish. We have done the work thus far to work on putting things together. The first thing we wanted to achieve was to bring back unity and love into the People's National Party, to bring back our people together, to re-energize the base of this party. And we have re-energized the base of this party. Them last poll where them put out said that the PNP is 5 points ahead. That is because the base of this party has been re-energized. They want us now to tell them what we're going to do, and we're going to tell them. But in everything you do, you must use wisdom. You have to use wisdom. We have a government that is a government of kleptomaniacs, bandits, robbers,
emotional damage.
Tell them what we're going to do, and we're going to tell them. But in everything you do, you must use wisdom. You have to use wisdom. We have a government that is a government of kleptomaniacs, bandits, robbers, thief. When we that country, them would have Bolo, thief.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
I'm putting out the ideas. We have to time when we put out the ideas. Because we not give Labour right no idea for keep we in the opposition. We are going to give the ideas when you have a choice to make between us and them, so you can decide that this is the party that will move the country forward and make your lives better. So tell them they must wait just a little bit longer.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
We have to when we put out the ideas. Because we not give Labour right no idea for keep we in opposition. We are going to give the ideas when you have a choice to make between us and them, so you can decide that this is the party that will move the country forward and make your lives better. So tell them they must wait just a little bit longer. In looking at this Portmore matter, you know, we have what is called a bicameral system. We have a lower house and an upper house in Parliament. They took the bill to the lower house of Parliament and debated it and forced it through. And then before it went to the upper house, the cleaner carrier look up the document and say, boy, the Electoral Commission warned them, man, and said that's something unconstitutional. And would you believe it, that the lawmakers went ahead and still passed the bill that they were told is unconstitutional? The lawmakers, you know, went ahead and still passed the bill that they were told is unconstitutional. No. The president of the Senate, Tom Tavares Finson, sits on the ECJ. Tom Tavares Finson is one of the reps for the Jamaica Labour Party on the ECJ. And he's told that if you go along this road, this thing is unconstitutional. And they flash off their hand when the people are trying to tap them. They say, don't tell me nothing. And them are force it same way. All your ball out Captain Iceberg. They say full speed ahead into the iceberg same. Understand this. Other persons will make the argument about why Portmore is not in the state yet to become a parish. What are the amenities that it needs to become a parish? But I want to make just a simple point here, sir. If I was told that this bill in its current form is unconstitutional, I would ask why. And I was told that it is because currently, if you proceed like that, you're going to have a constituency that goes across parish boundary, and that is not allowed. All they had to do, if it is really Portmore that them are look out for, is to present the municipality of Portmore as the parish of Portmore, because then you wouldn't have any constituency boundary that is crossing any parish, because the three constituency in Portmore now would become the parish of Portmore. The reason it is unconstitutional is because them draw one line through section of Fitz and through section of Terreland constituency, and Warmington told us what they were doing. They were cutting off the PNP them for put over Denise, because they said Denise are going to win anywhere. Their move is unconstitutional, not because they want to make Portmore in a parish. It is unconstitutional because in making Portmore into a parish, they want to create a strong constituency for the renter dread.
It is that simple, ladies and gentlemen, and we need your help. All the flaggers that need your help as supporters. Share the information. You understand? Put it out there, make it go viral. You feel me I deal with, because the mainstream media is not covering the PNP. The mainstream media, them even when they cover the PNP, them are put out a certain narrative and not speaking the truth about the matter. And you notice they're biased when they talk about the JLP. You understand? You can see it in the titles. It's quite obvious. It's quite obvious, ladies and gentlemen. So now share up the live and like up the live. And like up the video and like up the premiere. You understand what I say? Send it out there, man. Dr. Dayton Campbell never tell a lie. It is that simple what they're doing. Because if they didn't want Portmore to become a parish, they never did have to change the borders of Portmore. They could have leave Portmore as is and say, yeah man, we really want Portmore to become a parish, make we build it up. And make we work with the people them. And they would not have taken away the right of the people them to actually vote for the mayor what them want. They would not have taken that democratic power from the people. This is a wicked government, but I digress.
That is the simple thing that they're trying to do. It is the simple thing, because there is no reason why the parish of Portmore should be smaller than the municipality of Portmore. And if they tell you that doing it that way can get you more resources, I don't understand. Because if you have less people, no less people appear, all of this something them will give the government money. So how you would end up get more if you have less people appear?
Make that make sense.
What they're doing is gerrymandering, them trying to steal the election through the majority in parliament. They're trying to cut up the constituencies to give themselves an advantage. Now, in going forward, comrades, I want for you to be vigilant. I want for you to understand that we don't win no election until ballots are counted. I don't want nobody get complacent. I want for you to keep your foot on the gas. And if they think that the last election somehow told them that the people wanted a parish, because that's what I hear them saying, I would like to know what the election of the mayor last year did tell them say. Because last year they came over here how many times to campaign, and when it came to the election we beat them street and lane in a Portmore. And I hear Raymond ask the question, if Markland Edwards was the mayor of Portmore right now, there would be no bill to make Portmore into a parish. This bill is only coming because them lose and they are sore losers. Business when the general election come, because there is one sure way to fix their business. All what them a say, this can't happen before the next election. It can't happen before the next election. Whether we take it to the court of the people or we take it to the court of the land, it cannot happen before the next election. So just when the next election come, we are going to ensure that they no longer have a majority in parliament so they can continue along this path. Because in Portmore, they're going to get tree love inside of the Sunshine City. Because Fitz will be MP, Dawes will be MP, Ice will be MP.
Hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man. And share the live stream.
So we don't in a whole heap of long argument with them.
We don't in a
whole heap of talking with them, no bag of talking. This is the settlement of all confrontation. Mr. Prime Minister, put on your green sandals, your green clocks, your green washover boot, and call the election so that we can vote you out. They respect no law in Jamaica. Comrade Natalie, they're trying to trample on the ECJ. It is the same way they put the office of the political ombudsman inside of the ECJ.
Exactly.
How can the referee in a match be cheering for one of the side them? The ECJ must not be politicizing that way. And the political ombudsman will have to rule.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
Because that point about the political ombudsman is serious something, you know. The man, they muddy up the water, you know, the corrupt government of the JLP, you know. Yeah, man, serious thing, man.
They respect no law in Jamaica. Comrade Natalie, they're trying to trample on the ECJ. It is the same way they put the office of the political ombudsman inside of the ECJ. How can the referee in a match be cheering for one of the side them? It cannot work. The ECJ must not be politicizing that way. And the political ombudsman will have to rule.
Something like my wisdom warriors.
If the political ombudsman rule against the PNP, me, I go ball out. Ball out!
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland.
So we don't in a whole heap of long argument with them, you know. We don't in a no whole heap of talking with them, no bag of talking. This is the settlement of all confrontation. Mr. Prime Minister, put on your green sandals, your green clocks, your green washover boot, and call the election so that we can vote you out. They respect no law in Jamaica. Comrade Natalie, they're trying to trample on the ECJ. It is the inside of the ECJ. How can the referee in a match be cheering for one of the side them? It cannot work. The ECJ must not be politicizing that way. And the political ombudsman will have to rule. That if the political ombudsman rule against the PNP, me, I go ball out. Ball out, boy! So I don't understand. When they come into the ECJ about Office of Political Ombudsman, the Office of the Political Ombudsman must be independent of the ECJ. The ECJ must be independent of the politics. So comrades, when you go out there and you remember the 300% where them did give themselves, that is an X beside the head. When you go there and you remember the disrespect that they have given to the people of this country over the last 9 years, that is an X beside the head. When you remember that we Prime Minister Sui, that is an X beside the head. When you remember that 8 of them are under investigation, that is an X beside the head. When you go out there and you remember that Mark Golden has clean hands and a pure heart, that is an X beside the head.
This year and the victory here. What the progress people them there. The ones see every hand in the ear. Tell if you call it, and you know call it. 25 call it. We have here love call it, and you know call it.
Hold it. X beside the head, man. X beside the head, man. Never go hug it up. All in them sleep, never go hear it. X beside the head. And if you think a lie, ask Tufton, because he told us, put the X squarely beside the head. Now, comrades, hold on, look a bit there. Hold on, look a bit. You know me have a problem. Me have a problem, you know. Because when me go meeting, me want to be myself. And when me be myself, they say me up here galang like a this and galang like a that. And they want me this and they want me that. Well, you want me to say to that? We don't have enough people up here so we can speak is spooky. But as for me and my house, we are going to preach the gospel according to the People's National Party. I hear that 55% of people can't eat properly in Jamaica. I hear that 90% of the food in Jamaica is imported. I hear that the food importation bill has moved from 800 million US to 1.4 billion US dollar, an increase of 70%. And I said to them, we are going to take it back to the days of Michael Joshua Manley, where our local farmers will get prominence in this country. We're going to grow some of the things that we eat.
Because I'm favored by God.
I'm going to stop you so can't tell you
Let's
that
go
I'm
subscribe to the channel.
I don't want to.
That is funny, honey. That's funny.
Some of the things that we eat.
That is funny.
I'm going to stop you so can't tell you the truth. I'm tired like a dog. I'm tired like a dog, I shoot. I'm tired body. But I'm going to stop it here, sir. But before I go, I am wondering tonight if within the sound of my voice, if we only have some PNP that want to vote if they get something, or if they get this, or if they get that. Or do we have some PNP in here, like Brother Job that will say, even though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Do I have some even though PNP in here? Even though I might not get what I want, I am going to vote for the People's National Party. So on my appointed time, I am going to wait until my change come. God bless you. The word is love.
Don't friend them then.
Dr. Dayton Campbell, man. What a man with the fire, man. I want to tell me what you think about that in the comment section. And don't forget to like up the live. You see what I say?